What's up? It's time to talk about another Killjoy film, Killjoy 3. This had a budget of around $60,000 and released by Full Moon Entertainment, December 14th, 2010. It was produced by Charles Band, obviously the owner of Full Moon Entertainment, and it was written and directed by John Lechago, who's done a few other films. He's done Blade the Iron Cross, which is coming out, Bio Slime, Killjoy Goes to Hell, Killjoy Psycho Circus, the other sequels that are after this. But yeah, so Killjoy 3. Where to begin with this? It starts off with some interesting digital map paintings of houses because you can't get establishing shots, and yeah. So there's a group. Four college friends are having a party at their professor's house for some reason. While he's gone, she's house sitting, so they decided to throw a huge party. After the party, the next day, there's a random package at the door, which is some big thing in a bag. They open up, turns out it's a mirror. So basically, they are curious, so they have it standing up, and one of them goes up and touches it and gets sucked into Killjoy's realm, which is now sort of like a Nightmare on Elm Street, a cheaper version, where he has like supposed to be hell or something like that, or his own domain, where he has four helpers and stuff, some seductive succubus, some random mime guy with a baby attached to his side, some big fat boxer looking guy who's invincible. Obviously, Killjoy himself's in there, so yeah. Yeah, so one of the friends gets sucked in there and then has to face one of them, and then in the real world, his other friends come down because they hear a commotion, and looks like he's having a seizure or dreaming or something when he's subconsciously sucked into the mirror, and they basically pull him back out at the last second, and he tells them this ridiculous story of like the demons and stuff like that, and they come to learn that it is Killjoy through a professor, and then that they have to go in there and help tame them. Basically, there's a very low body count in this, but once they go back into the realm, then then it gets a little more interesting because one of them takes on the succubus, and then it gets pretty comedic and stuff like that because one of the girls takes on a Killjoy, where the succubus is Killjoy's girlfriend, so the succubus chick is cheating on Killjoy, and then Killjoy is busy. The other girl's playing Killjoy, and then they get mad at each other, and then the boxer guy goes along with their friend Zillow, who's a bigger dude, who tries to talk his way out of it, and it's just really amusing. And then the mime guy kind of just comes in and out, and then they eventually, two of them, things don't go the way they seem. Two of them end up getting killed, and then I also left out, one of their friends gets sucked in the mirror, and they don't know where she is, and then they realize she's in the mirror. And that's the whole reason why they go in there with the professor, because the professor knows his real name, which can cause him to kill himself, basically. It's a very odd story, but it works for this type of film. I like the fact that it was like in like a dream, sort of like dream world, sort of like a Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff. And this one has a lot more sort of like the mask type elements. Like he'll bring out like a big mallet or something like that. Very more creative. They definitely worked well with the more bigger budget, double the sequel budget. And yeah, so overall, it was an entertaining sequel, and it's definitely the best one so far out of the Killjoy films. I thought it was very more creative. I love the makeup effects and practical effects and stuff. The acting is terrible, but overall, and the story needs a little bit of tweaking and stuff here and there to make it a little more cohesive because there's some plot holes and other things, but overall it's still a fun time. It's way more fun than the other two, so if you like the first two, you'll definitely like this one. But if someone's new coming to this and just checking out Killjoy 3, they'll find it fun too, because it basically reestablishes the character. You see more of the demon side of Killjoy and stuff in this too, which is cool, and overall is more inventive. So I really enjoyed that one, and I like this one the best so far out of the Killjoy films. So with that being said, I'm going to give this one probably a 3 out of 5. It's better than the sequels, but still needs work. So it gets more the middle of the road type deal, but it's still a cool, fun little time just to turn your brain off for like an hour and 20 minutes and just have a good time. It does lag in some parts though too, by the way. So yeah, but if this sounds like of interest to you, there's a trailer link down below also. So check it out. Also, way down there, you should check out my Instagram where I was post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. So make sure you follow me there to stay in the loop. I usually have the film title and the hashtags in the clip, and I also put the subgenre of film in case it's something that you're not interested in, you're aware of it. So, yeah, to keep follow me on Instagram to stay in the loop. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of Killjoy 3 down below. I'd love to hear what you thought of it. And what's your favorite Killjoy film in the franchise? I'd love to hear that too if you have one. Also, if you have a favorite full moon feature film, let me know what that is down below too. Maybe might be something I never heard of and I want to check it out. So I might be able to check it out in the future. Speaking of which, if you have any films that recommendations for me to check out and you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try my hardest to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. So, and don't forget to subscribe because I still got at least like 4 or 5 more full moon films that I want to check out, and a whole pile of other things. There's tons of films out there to see. So yeah, let's keep this going. Hopefully I can help you find something of interest that may sound good. I know I don't put clips in my films, but yeah, hopefully they sound interesting enough for you to check out and find something cool that you probably never heard of. So make sure you subscribe, and I guess keep watch for Killer Clowns, and I'll see you in the next review. Cheers.